What's good, everybody? I carved a rock. I think I made the rock look cool. I want to show you how I carved that rock. And maybe hopefully you learn a couple of tips or tricks in what was actually just a really fun build to do. So this rock was located outside of where I started making my base, and I was mining it for the flintstone, and it started looking really atrocious. So I tried to make it look cool. I hope you think it looks cool. So let's jump into how we did this. So I started off with the rake and tried to flatten out as much of the ground as possible. I still want this to look really natural. Like, I don't want this to be turning into something boxy. What I did have to be careful of is flattening out the rock itself, because it was making some really weird angles. Now, I tried using it on the sidewalls and the roof, and that didn't work out so great. So instead, I like taking a block and just removing chunks out of it. And this is like, you know, like an ice sculpture, when they start off with the big chunks and they get into the finer detail. It's kind of the same way with this. I'm still going to use the pickaxe to really flesh it out the way I wanted to. Is flesh it out really the right term when we're talking about a rock? I don't know, but we're gonna go with it. So see, using the little pickaxe, just taking chunks out here and there. Again, kind of random, kind of not so random. You gotta kind of play with it. But what's really nice with Enshrouded is the undo button. So if you go too far in any direction, you can undo, what is it, the last 4 strikes you made, moves you made. I think what we're gonna do is put in a floor and see what our height really is. So, like I was saying, I want to start putting the floor in so we can get our proper height. And the build system makes it really easy to just change any block on the fly. So if you start setting one down and you think, yeah, this material block would look better, just go change it. All right, let's set our entranceway. All right, let's turn the snap back on. Cool. Let's start off with a basic box and see what that gets us. Alright, one more should do. And I ran out of fancy stone. That's cool. I wasn't really feeling the fancy stone after all. I think the shroud would try to say that 10 times fast. I think the shroud would look better. Oh yeah, it already does. So we'll do the entire floor out of shroud wood. And I'm gonna spend my free time learning how to say shroud wood properly. Alright, that height, that ceiling's a little too low, so let's just chip away at it. That's better. Yeah, I really don't want to... Oh, okay, that's close. I don't think I'm going to go that much further in that corner. Yeah, that might have been a little too much, but it still looks cool. And yeah, I'm just going to continue to carve this out. I got to get rid of those fangs. And that should do it. Yeah, that's too square in that corner. So we'll just go over and remove it. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. That's roomy. Alright, so first, I want to start putting in some of Skree's stuff. Was it Athalan? Athalan? Isn't that the lion? That story about the closet the kids go into? No? Alright, well. We'll just call it Skree. So yeah, I want to get her stuff down so I start having a better idea of the space I'm actually working with. Get the good old trusty pickaxe. And get the pickaxe. Alright, I think that's pretty good. Take a little off the top there. Nope, see, went too far. I went too far again. Just, yeah, just undo your mistakes when they happen. Oh, that's so awesome. Alright, now let's start getting the floor back in. Yeah, it doesn't like self-heal the damage. That's alright, we'll just remove those. And it's like it never happened. Now, if I could tuck a block under the stone and get rid of that trim, yeah. Like I said, I want it to look like, you know, this structure's been here forever. I'll keep that trim just so it's not exactly perfect. Alright, is this gonna fit? Let's angle it back out that way. Yeah, I think that fits pretty nice. Yeah, I'm happy with that. That's looking pretty cool. Alright, now Skree's gonna need some accoutrement. Accoutrement? I know words. I promise I do. But anyway, we'll throw the carpet down here. And now we'll move her in. Athalan. I was kind of not close at all. We'll just stick with Skree. She's all happy. She's waving. She's talking about thread and stuff. Alright, what else can we do? Got some lights and a carpet or a rug. They have little minor details, make it look like it's been lived in. Wow. The torches are so, you know, we can see at night. You know that already. I don't need to explain it to you. One right there, good. You happy with that? You like how that looks? Yeah, I'm gonna assume she's happy. Now, I want to add in some pillars just because, well, like I said, I want to. It's my game, I'll do what I want. It's alright. Actually, no. You guys start leaving comments of what you want to see, then I'm going to do what you want. So, there is that. And that looks terrible. So we're going to remove that. Alright, how do we finagle this in there? Alright, that too far out is going to stick out too much. Right there. Not in love with it. I'm not like, oh wow, that's a great feature of the build. Let's see. Let's get rid of that because I'm not feeling it. I'm just gonna remove it. And if we turn off the snapping, what does that do for us? Oh, wait. Boom. We're calling that good enough. I spent too much time on the pillar. But it really is coming together. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is work on the walkway from the rest of my settlement. Just to cut off the Tanner and, well, cut out the Tanner and give her her own little area. Took a little bit to get the walkway exactly the way I like it. I was being a little bit picky on this, being this is gonna feed into the rest of what I'm doing with the settlement. But for now, we'll call that good. Yeah, I like that little step up. That works. Not mad at that. Alright, now I want to go back and backfill in some of the dirt. Just, again, making it look more natural, hiding some more imperfections and such. So I really wish there was a way to know if it was going to add more flint or just be rock. Like, that'd be kind of cool to know. Because that fill in this whole area with just flintstone. And trying my hardest not to do any meet the flintstones joke, so you're welcome. Alright, it's a struggle. Alright, just fill this in. Make this look a little bit more like a cove. Just round that out. That's too jagged. So let's just smooth that out a bit. Not to sound like too much like Bob Ross, you just want it to look natural. You want happy little rocks. And what we don't want to see is the happy little floor, so let's just cover that up completely. So I was looking at the front, and I want to fill this in a little bit. Again, just to smooth this, just to make it, I don't know, not look like it did before, and make it look better. Okay, that's not gonna work. That looks like a peg leg. Can we smooth it up? I don't want to pack it in too much there. I mean, that's cool like that. We'll just close off that gap. Just to even that out just a little bit. Yeah, that looks better. Yeah, I'm not feeling that peg leg. Yeah, we'll snap it right there. That's good. Build it up. And that's fine. I'm not going to spend too much time on that. Yeah, I'm digging that. I'll just fill in this huge crater that I made. That's a good thing to remember. If you place like a floor piece down and you undo it, the landscape goes back to where it was. If you use the remove option, it's going to leave a hole in the ground, so that's actually a good trick for quick terraforming. Like, I used that to make the basement for my house, and it was 1, 2, 3. We'll just fine tune this a little bit, give her a little bit more headroom, a little bit more space, if you will. Missed on that one. Ah, what did I break? Oh, I broke her carpet. It's alright, Skree. I'll get you another one. I'll apologize. Alright, now we're just gonna add a few minor details. Give her a chair so, you know, she doesn't complain about, oh, I'm on my feet all day, I don't get a break. Which, FYI, I granted her breaks of 15 seconds a day. It's very appreciative. Give her a nice little straw mat. Why not? And on top of that, being I am so kind, I also made a wash basin. Come on. Nope. Snap where I want you to. Nope. 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 Slide under it. Slide under the chair. Okay, we'll call that close enough. That looks amazing and is exactly where I intended it to be. How about that wash basin? Alright, there you are. Drop you into the action bar. Plop you down with the magical plop sound once you're in place. And right about there, plop. So just when I thought it was done, I noticed all of this exposed flooring, and I really don't want that. So we're just gonna fill it in. Get the big old terrain block out and just start filling it in. Completely random. Insofar as that I'm like not trying to get like one little block, but we do want to hide this floor. That's cool. Let me just smooth out some of the... Oh, no, I saw floor. I don't see floor anymore. Is that floor? You know what? It adds character. It's not supposed to be perfect, right? And she's still waving. I think she's really digging it. And she's still going on about that thread. That's got to be some good thread. That was a fun little build to do, using the actual environment instead of building something from scratch, actually modifying the terrain. A lot of fun. Can't wait to do more of these videos. So if you enjoyed any of this, why don't you go ahead, leave a comment, leave a like, maybe subscribe so you don't miss the next one. And I'll see you next time. Later.